channel. Today I want to share with you guys on kind of like my take on how I'm going to create our centerpiece for our wedding. This is definitely winter wonderland inspired, and you guys can do the same for your big event. It really is customizable and personalized to your own kind of your event. So let's get started. So I want to briefly share with you guys on the stuff, if you will. This vase, I've always had trouble finding a decent sized vase for these centerpieces that are not just like the cylinder ones. For the square ones, this is a 5.5 by 5.5 square, and it's just like a regular ceramic vase, and this I think is a good enough size for a centerpiece. This branch, okay, if you live in LA, then I made the mistake of going to like Rancho to get the branches, which are like way more expensive. And then later on with one of my good friends, Chai, and we both went around and we saw a bunch of manzanita branches at LA Fashion District for like, it's super affordable. When you buy it, don't get it sandblasted. Get it just like raw, because we're gonna paint over it anyway, so who cares if it's sandblasted or not. If you're gonna do the whole natural foresty theme, then it's even better to not sandblast, because then it'll look like it's natural, form. Okay, I feel like this video is gonna be really long. And then what you will need, optional, these are called curly tings. You don't have to have this in your centerpiece. It's totally optional. These are the straight tings. I didn't even use it for mine, but it came in a set. I bought it off Amazon, and I just kind of stick the curly ones in here for now, but it's optional. I'm still kind of testing it to see whether it looks good or not, but we'll just leave it here for now. When I painted it, I used this Craftsmart cheap ass paint from Michaels, and at first I did the okay, the AC is blowing at me, that's why I keep going like this. But at first I used the spray paint, but it was so expensive to use it because it's like literally a can. Well, like 75% of the can for one whole piece, and a can is like at least like $7, This is for $4 or like $3 something if you use a coupon, and it can do at least it could paint, at least like, I don't know, like 6 branches. So I recommend getting just a regular paint, some paintbrush, and just hand paint it yourself. And that's exactly what I did. You can see here, we kind of worked harder on it, but it was definitely more worth it in the long run, because now we're all done. It's just kind of like stored away for the future. Then we went to Michael's and we got this, no, I didn't go to Michael's, I lied. I went to LA Fashion District. They had like bulk glitter, and when you put the glitter on, make sure that you put something under it so you can go ahead and save the glitter and pour it back into the jar. But I used all of my centerpieces, which is 15 total. I used I still have more than half of glitter left from this jar, so you don't need a lot. You just want to sprinkle it to make it look more wintry. One of the most important things I want to share with you guys is this Great Stuff cracks and gaps foam thing. This is what I use to make my manzanita branch stand up straight. So basically, I did it still, I think, a little bit too much. But basically, you put your manzanita branch right in the center and you spray this, Great Stuff all inside, about, I would say, less than halfway full. Leave it overnight for at least 24 hours and you'll see that it expands. And once it expands, it holds the manzanita in place. And I'm telling you, it ain't going nowhere unless you really, really try to crack it open for whatever reason. So it is not going anywhere. And once that it gets hard, it's actually hardens like a foam. So you can go ahead and stick your tings or curly tings or whatever you want in there. If you are using faux flowers or fake flowers or silk flowers or whatever, then you can go ahead and spray this like more than halfway, make it all the way up, and then just stick the fake flowers in there. If you're doing real flowers, do it less than halfway, so once it expands you can put the Oasis foam over that and then stick the real flowers in on top of that. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it's kind of hard to kind of imagine if you don't know exactly what everything is. Next, you are going to need some reindeer moss. I got this at the Dollar Tree. You only need like a smidge of it, and that is to put in these cute little terrariums so you can hold your flower in there so it looks a little bit more full and filled up. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I had 3 of them, but Mama was way too aggressive and I cracked it because I was trying to force fit a candle in there and it did not work out. By the way, the only candle that actually fits in these little baby terrariums, these are like the baby mini size. They're like as big as my hand, or the palms of my hand. The only candle that ever fits in here are the floating candles, not the regular tea light candles. It won't fit. Don't be like me and crack the whole thing because, well, you know, I was aggressive with it and I tried. I say a cute little flower in here works perfectly. This is just an example, but I'm using faux flowers for now just so I can show you guys how to make it. But my actual centerpiece is going to be real flowers, and in these little terrariums we're going to have real flowers as well to match the color scheme. So these are the fake flowers or the faux flowers that I picked up, and just, you know, grab whatever that matches your theme or whatever flower is your favorite. And then I got these little like gem thingies from eBay. So, you know, these things, I'll show you guys how to use it. And I got these on eBay as well, which are little like hanging crystals. So that is basically what you will need in general to make this centerpiece. And I'm gonna take everything away so we can start building it together, which is the fun part. Yes. Like I said, just kind of imagine a Oasis foam in here. But what we're gonna do is we are actually going to stick the flowers, like the real flowers. Okay, if it's fake then just stick it in there, but if it's real, we have like an Oasis foam, okay, and we are going to stick the flowers right in there. And I'm gonna just do this briefly so you guys just already have a general idea how it's gonna turn out. Okay, so that's in general. You can see how the bottom part looks like. And then what we're gonna do is we are actually going to put these little crystals, hanging crystals, over the branches. So let me show you guys what I mean. And in this case, okay, where's the end of this? Ah, found it. You are going to find wherever you feel like it basically looks good. So from a branch to a branch like this, you're just gonna hot glue it, you know, the crystals together. So I have a hot glue gun right here. Oh man, I lost the fingers. So what you're gonna do is you are going to hot glue gun the crystal, and then you're just gonna stick it at the branch that you like. You're gonna have to wait for it to dry though, which shouldn't take long at all. And then you're going to hot glue gun the next piece in the other branch. Let's do it right here. Wait for that to dry. Okay, and then just cut the excess off, just like that. So there we go, and then it's hanging. Next are the crystals, and what you want is like the clear fishing lines, and then just dangle it into your centerpiece. So let's put this one right here, and then these little terrariums, just dangle it. Just put one of your, well, real or fake flower in there with the reindeer moss and just hang it. Literally, it's like building a Christmas tree, you know. This is the finished centerpiece. Obviously I would have had 3 of these, which just imagine there is. but it's really not that bad. Hopefully you guys are inspired and get some ideas on how you can make your affordable centerpiece for your big day or whatever event that you have. Until next time, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.